Good morning, everybody. Trade wins. Jen and Bob, how we doing? Hey, trade wins. That's awesome. Good luck. Good luck. Let's do this. Hey, Sunset. Good morning, Jen. Let's have a good day. And I gotta make a phone call. All right. Yeah, I'm up. These two that I'm up 1,500. Those are my evaluation accounts. I called a nice trade. Which one was it? Right here. Caught a part of this move. I actually kind of messed up. I this morning I went in and changed my trade copier, so I'm trading the two lowest accounts again, which are these two right here. And Alpine Trader actually had a great idea. He said, "Why not trade one evaluation account with the two lowest balances?" So anyway, I was setting up my trade copier this morning to do that, and I forgot that I thought I was still just trading my evaluation accounts. So I entered another long here to catch this move up, and all of a sudden realized, oh no, I have my funded accounts copied. So I just quickly got out of the trade, but it was still like a $40 loss. But yeah. Hey Jedi, what are we doing? I'm becoming a good trader. Still too early to tell. But yeah, these two are my evaluation accounts. Caught a nice move on this morning at 7 o'clock. It's pretty sweet. It's kind of wishing I would have tied in my funded accounts. I almost did. I like the setup. We came above this VWAP, and I love the setup. And I thought about going to my funded accounts and just quickly going live, and decided against it. I was like, I'll just trade my evaluation accounts, and ended up being a really nice winner. Really nice trade. So we're basically our halfway point on the evaluation accounts. Hey, Brick, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, good morning, Wicked. Good morning, George. How we doing? Ricardo, good morning. Kirk, hey, Kirk, good morning. How we doing? Let's have a good day. Just finished your last exam? Oh, wow. That's awesome. Now you can trade in peace. Start the day off right with a Nutty Bar. Things, you know. Hey, good morning, No Futures, Patient Trader. Morning, Dom. Let's do this. I am curious what my stream delay is this morning. I changed some settings again. If someone doesn't mind checking, it should be better, all right? It better be better. Hey, good morning, Nathan. Yes, I am still trading the June contract. I believe we roll over on Monday. Hey, Donovan, good morning. Mike, Doug. 25, 15 seconds. Dang it, I was hoping it was better. $30 seconds again? Man, come on, man. I just cannot get it. I think it's just my internet, I think. Whoever's idea it was to put that clock on the screen is genius. I love that. That way you guys always know exactly what time it is. Again, I mean, this morning, we are just overnight session, pulled back a little bit, but now we're at new highs above the highs of yesterday. I mean, at this point, there's no reason to think we won't at least, test these highs at 14,600. I am expecting, though, or I kind of hope, I was actually hoping we get a pullback before the open, just for a better entry. I'm not sure how I feel if we open and just immediately take off. I don't know. To trade RTY, I believe so, Bob. Let me check. Yes, you can trade RTY. Hey, good morning, Matterman. Okay, trading view already rolled over. Interesting. When do I typically start trading pre-market? I don't really have a set time. This morning I was up at 6. Opened my charts, and I just saw a good setup, and I took it on my evaluation accounts. All right, man. Are we just gonna rip right off the open here? I don't really want to play that if we just rip right off the open. I'm hoping we pull back a little bit before we look at ES. I need to. ES right at running through that 4304 that's been so difficult to get through. Very, very interesting that we're doing that even before the market is open. Yeah, patient trader. I think Ninja Trader is going to switch the contracts on Monday, I believe. Man. We could see this rip right through this 4304, 4306 right at the open. Not sure how to play that, honestly. We rip through it, wait for a pullback, and see if we can get in on a long. And market is open. There we go. 4307 already. Oh man. We're just gonna watch. Not when the market does this right at the open, I always have a hard time jumping on board. Pulling back here now. Pulling back on ES, pulling back on NQ. Might be a place to enter here if we can get a good entry. All right, we're going to see if we can take the ride. I'm going to try and capture some points right away if we can. I don't like this. I'm going to at least take some off here. I'm going to have a tight stop here. NQ's making more of a move here than ES is. I was expecting that to rip. Or that's what I was looking for. Come on. Need this thing to rip right here. All right, I'm getting out on that. I don't like it. I also have a phone call I need to take. Hang on. I need to make this phone call. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, I had to run, or I had to take that call. I'm glad I got out of that trade. That was one of those trades where if I'm right, I get to my profit target pretty quickly. If I'm wrong, I just want to get out. Or if it doesn't move right away and just does this, I want to wait. I don't want to be in that trade. But NQ was the play again this morning. I should have just... I thought with ES breaking through this 4306 that we'd have a little bit more opportunity to rip this morning. But man, NQ was... should have stuck with my baby. I was doing that play on NQ. It would have been a sweet one. Now, we're getting to this 14,600 area. Man, oh man, this market is just... it's kind of what I was afraid of. We're just going to open and rip. Now, yes, is making a move. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Hey, Anna, good morning. Alpine, how we doing? Living it through the stream. Man, the Buellnox takes forever to get you your account, huh? And they don't respond to emails. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, Design, how we doing? Good morning. We just ripping, boys. This thing is just gonna go higher. Now ES is making a more of a move than NQ is. ES was just lagging behind a little bit. Should have just been a little more patient on that one. But that's fine. Wow, this is crazy here. If we look at the daily chart on ES, this is kind of the 4306 area that needed to break through. And now if it can hold that, obviously then we're at, 4400. Is today just going to be a day where we just go straight up? Question mark. 14,610 here. I don't want to get long right here into this resistance. And ES right now, just not even interested on that. Gonna wait, let it rest, let it do its thing a little bit first. Oh, that would be such a nice ride. Oh, this hurts my heart. Okay, I'm okay there with the play, but man, in hindsight, just being a little more patient would have paid off. Hey, Aqua, how we doing? Morning. No, Matterman, I did not. I'm waiting on an email. 4315 now. NQ above 14,625. Okay, now it's at a point where if I can just get a little bit of a pullback here, switch to the 3 minute. See if we can join the fun here. And it might go without me. Come on. No. Didn't want to pull back here. We want you to rip. Nah. Come on, rip. Do it. I don't like this. Come on. It just can't do it right now. Okay, there we go. Boom. Let's go. Let's go, boys. That's what we talking about. I'm going to turn into Patrick Whelan here very soon. This is how we do it. I actually wanted to move my stop there. I couldn't get it. Couldn't get it in time. We will take it. Got that little pullback. And had me a little bit worried there for a second, but we will take it. What's ES doing? ES just keeps on ripping. My takes are at 20. Actually, let me look. My profit is at 30 and 50. So basically we caught 80 points on that move, or 80 ticks on that move. But wow, look at this move. ES, NQ. Now we just wait, see if we can get another pullback right now. I mean, this is, now we're getting a little bit, this candle here is a little concerning on the 3 minute. But I want to keep watching the 15 minute. The 15 minute, that really has helped me watching the 15 minute before I make decisions on entering trades. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Should I move on to a different account already? This is the last account. All my accounts are now above. Hang on, what do we got here? Basically, we have one more. That was the last account that was below 49,000. Now we're. Let's keep looking at NQ here. NQ just looking strong. Imagine if I was trading all 20 accounts or 18 accounts the last 3 days, guys. Imagine. That thought has crossed my mind. think we'd be like $1,000 in profit. Our account balances would be at 51,000. I know, it wouldn't be the same, right? Right. Wow, what a move. 14,645 now. How much do you chase this? That's the question. Do you just keep chasing, or not chasing, but just keep it going, huh? Oh, it's good to me. A man can dream. But I was talking last night to one of my accountability partners or whatever, just someone I talked to about trading. And yeah, we were just talking at length about how, like, mentally the difference between like this type of trading and he's watched me, or yeah, and it's high, yeah. I didn't realize actually how differently I was trading on my eval accounts from my PA accounts until like 3 days, like until I started trading like this on the regular mini contracts. Yeah, I thought about that too, Matterman. I thought about that too. Thought about, hey, if this keeps going well, then next week maybe we just add one more account and we start trading 3. The next week we start trading 4. Eventually by week 20 we'll be at 20 accounts, and then mentally it won't be a hurdle anymore. Numbers too small. We're up millions, Steve, millions. I wish I could make it so those numbers wouldn't be so small. Maybe I need to check, or it's hard because I want to show all my accounts. But yeah, we're up 2,000 on the one evaluation account. We're up 1,500 on the other evaluation account. And then the 2 PA accounts that we're trading together this morning that had the lowest balance, we're up 440 on both of those accounts, Steve. So it's going well. Why trade him differently? I mean, that's a great question, James. Wow, we just keep pushing. Can you imagine if I would have just held this? We'd be up a couple million right now. Just kidding. It does, James. I mean, it's so much easier said than done. Don't let the chair pass gas later. Hey, I can't control my chair. The chair has a mind of its own. Yeah, Matterman, 100%. Hey, thanks, Bobby. But I don't know what to. I mean, do you just jump on board here? I don't think so. I'm gonna wait for a pullback. Watch the 3-minute a little bit closer here. I should have just re-entered when we made this push up again on the ES as well. Definitely had the right idea here. It was just a little bit, didn't like the price action right there in the beginning of the open. But back to vacation. That's right, Steve. Hey, have fun, Steve, and stay safe. we're getting close now. It's 14,670. That was the high 2 days ago, and then we sold off for 300 points. Man, it's crazy that we just open up and first thing, we don't even pull back this morning. Like we just, usually you see at least a little bit of pullback or something before we go higher. And this was just, it opened and ripped. Unbelievable. No resistance in sight for ES. I feel actually bad for I mean, like some of the people I follow on Twitter for the last week and a half. Everything I saw was just doom and gloom, and we're going to crash. The market's going to crash, which it could still happen, but the market is only going higher. I've come to accept that. Hey, good morning, Aaron. How we doing? And we're at the highs. My chart doesn't have that much room anymore. We can't go too much higher. All right, NQ right here at this double top now. A very, very aggressive, not recommended move would be to short right here on this double top. You could probably catch a couple points, but that always makes me way too nervous. But I'm gonna bring my contract size down to 1 contract instead of 2. Now that we have a nice profit, we're gonna do that. Thank you, Aaron. I've been saying that since COVID. I know design. I know. And it's always the thing that kind of gets me always is like they always come like they present it as, hey, the market is wrong and we're right, and it's just a matter of time until we're proven right. Like, I feel bad because that is a very, it's just a toxic, it's a toxic way to, especially if you're trading, that is a toxic way to trade, because then as soon as you see like a dip like this right here, a 300 point sell off, then it's immediately, yep, here it is. Now it's gonna, this is it. You know, then we do this. Oh. Yeah, I know. 1,500. Exactly, Lewis. I know. Market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Ain't that the truth? I know. I know Umar. I'm sure a lot of you follow, or I assume a lot of you follow Umar Ushraf. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he, you know, and I think he's a really good trader. I really do. But you know, and he even admits this and says this himself. So I think it's fine to say. But you know, back in 2020, he was, you know, so sure that, you know, inflation and everything else, the market is going to tank. And I forget how much money he lost, like 700K, until he finally was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong. And that's what can happen when you are entering the market with a preconceived notion and a bias, a strong bias, especially like for swing traders. I feel like day traders just, yeah, I don't see how that's even valid. Like to have, let's look at the 3-minute chart here. I don't want to, I just don't want to buy up here. But then, yeah, it's just a dangerous mentality to have. I used to actually do that. I used to be very bearish. Like, I used to kind of have a confirmation bias, and I was always a little bit more on like that, where I was like, yeah, this market is going down, you know, and I always kind of had that mentality as well. A lot of my family and friends have that mentality of, I don't want to say doom and gloom, but a little bit more just, hey, this is going to crash type of thing. But I mean, all you have to do is look at a 5-year, 10-year chart, and it's like, no, even during 2008, that was a crash, but they don't last. Like, it's not like we've never had where it was like a 10-year downtrend on a market. I guess at least I don't think we did. All right, we are pulling back here a little bit on ES and NQ, and that's good. This is where I want to be careful. I'm just a little bit wary. I'm a little bit wary of this move in a sense that the fact that we haven't even pulled back at all, I feel like we're gonna be pulling back here like to 4304 again at some point today, but maybe not. This thing might just keep ripping all day long. Might be one of those days where I should just enter with one contract on all my accounts, go long, and walk away and come back at 4 o'clock and close the position. Wouldn't that be easy? Yeah, design. I agreed. Come on, you prophet. Give me my account. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, here we go. Man, I want more of a pullback here. Might not get it. On Apex, it like passing my evals, you would get it that night. Like, so if I would pass an eval today, after the market closed around 7 o'clock, you would get the email from Apex. You'd go through the paperwork, pay for your funded account, and within 10 minutes, you would have the account. Kind of spoiled us because I see now that you profit and some of these others take forever to. Hey, Adrian R, thank you for your subscription. And Daryl, thank you for your subscription. Daryl Miller. I'm a Miller. Do I know you? Thanks for tuning in. You know the ticket. That's frustrating, Alpine. That's very frustrating. Yeah, Apex definitely has the automation way better, but they were having a little bit of issues with Tradeovate. At least they were. I don't know about now. Like if you had a Tradeovate account with Apex, it did take a lot longer to get your funded account, but I think that was just on because of Tradeovate wasn't ready for that kind of volume the way it sounded. So they might have it worked out now. Does it at 5 p.m. same day? Nice design, nice. Hey, Ron, I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Positively awesome. That's good to know, design. I am kind of been watching at least. Yeah, it's good to know some of this feedback on the different prop firms. One thing I'm disappointed with you, Profit, is right their support, like issuing a support ticket. I'm not impressed at all with their support right now. Um, yeah. Wait, Elite allows up to 20 accounts? I did not know that. Can you, okay, hang on. All right, we're back. Yeah, is it really 20 accounts? $80 a month per account. Okay. I did, is that just something they changed recently? I did not, yeah, that's news to me. All right, we're pulling back now. Hey, Iran, thank you for your subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, let me see some. No, no, let me see some. Sorry to hear. Yeah, inspired by inspired. Yeah, all those data fees are BS. Exactly. I like how they list them as data fees. That is a pet peeve of mine. I don't know. The other thing that is a pet peeve of mine is when Apex in their conference calls, like they are insinuating on people with PA accounts, PA funded accounts, like they're insinuating that they're trading their money. Like, I just, and I'm like, dude, it's simulate, like it's not your money. It's simulated money. So like don't present it as if you have actual your money on the line, because they don't. I mean, they do on some people maybe that are trading actual live, but those are, we all know those are far and few between. But anyway, that's just a personal pet peeve of mine. I just don't like when people aren't transparent or aren't just tell it like it is. It's not that hard. Yeah, we're definitely pulling back here a little bit. Let's look at the 15-minute again. I want to try and stay looking at the 15-minute chart. Okay, is this a pullback entry or not? Is this a fake out? All right. See if we can get a, nah. Come on, hit me. Thank you, thank you. Take a little $100 there, $100 here. We'll take it. What's ES doing on this? Both of these are legitimate. We'll just take these small little wins. Nathan, yes, pretty much. Pretty much you are getting paid by other people's failure, which I've know some people really have an issue with that. I don't really get that, because if you trade your own money on the futures market on a live account, that is also what is happening. So it's like, if you have an issue with taking other people's money when they fail, then you really shouldn't be trading at all. Because, I mean, yeah, Apex is doing it in a different way, but it's the same as if you were in the real market. You're going to take other people's money. When you make money, other people are going to lose money. That's just the reality of life. Hey, very nice move here. I can definitely work a little bit better on my patience. Something to note. Someone has to lose. Yep. Somewhere in the Rockies. Right now I'm trading one contract. Usually I start out with two, and then if once I get my accounts up to a nice profit, then I'll bring it down to one contract. But should have just held this. Really was no reason to get out on that one. Yeah, exactly, design. I agree. And that's kind of the whole industry. They kind of present it like that. Hey, 3 minutes too late. No. Oh, no. Well, Alpine, there's going to be many, many more setups, okay? 20 ticks on the one contract, Jedi. That's where it's, yeah. It's nice to have that two contracts. I could take one off here and then really let this thing run. That's what's nice about two contracts. Just trying to minimize my risk when I'm up already, not get too greedy. Patient trader. You've been here 10 days. The first 7, I wondered how you passed 20 combine. Yep. I agree, patient trader. Again, like I go back and I'm like, yeah, my biggest piece of advice, I almost want to redo my one video. Which maybe I'll do another video. I don't think I'm ready yet to do a video of, I hate doing a video that is titled how to pass 20 accounts, because I don't feel like I don't feel I can tell other people how to pass evaluation accounts, because everyone is different. But I can share what I learned from passing 20 accounts. And I want to do a video here soon of what I learned trading 20 funded accounts. And that's definitely one of the biggest things I've learned, is to not change your plan, not change your strategy. Sounds so simple, right? It sounds like you I actually told my wife this, and she's like, well, duh. Why wouldn't you just keep doing what you were doing? And obviously back then my mentality was, I felt like that was too risky. And to a certain extent, that is correct. Like, I felt like trading too many contracts in a scalping method is too risky to do for 20 funded accounts. So it's like, I'm like, yeah, you know, that's why I was like, yeah, I need to change to micros. Well, changing to micros was mentally a lot bigger of a hurdle for me than I thought it would be. And I kind of tried to just force it where I'm like, hey, I'll just keep taking these little $20 wins and it'll be fine. Yet it wasn't. And I was basically trying to catch like way bigger trades so that it feels more worth it to me. Again, it's like trading one contract on NASDAQ and getting a 20-point move, 20 tick move for $100, getting in and out. Like, I like that. That to me makes sense. I don't need to catch a full move. I'm fine with just catching a small portion of a move. And I'm fine with that. But doing that with 2 micros for $10 is like, that's not worth it. Hey, Cartier, good morning. If I have a strategy, so yeah, I mean, I trade purely price action. I watch the price action. I basically try to get in on a momentum and just ride that momentum for 20 ticks. Earlier we caught 30 ticks. So just trying to basically just trading price action. I would always recommend, regardless what strategy you go with, even if you trade ICT strategy, I think it's still very, very valuable to just be very familiar with price action. And ICT also teaches price action trading as well. But he kind of adds a lot of additional things to it. Yeah, I agree, Bobby. Yeah, you do. I agree, Inspired. But I mean, other people do it very well. Like trading with Travis, I'm always like, I love how even though I don't trade like trading with Travis does, I love watching him trade and how he trades. Like, he uses the micros as kind of like leverage where he doesn't have to have a perfect entry, and basically he will scale into to the size that he wants, and it allows him to have a very flexible entry, I guess you would say. But he does very well with how he does very well with trading the micros. So it's definitely possible. But for me, it's just been it's just not been for me so far anyway. Now, on funded account or on evaluation accounts, once I got my evaluation account to once I got my evaluation accounts to like $100 close to my target, then I would switch to doing micros just to get it over the hump. You got Apex straight copy and I have it set to 1 contract and exact quantity, but it's filling the copied accounts with 2 contracts. Yeah, make sure you don't have 2 windows open. If you do, it's going to duplicate it. Like, make sure you don't have 2 tabs open of the same symbol or 2 windows open of the same symbol. Hey, Equity Pilgrim. Good morning. How we doing? Hey, thank you, Equity. I appreciate that. Who is ICT? If you search him on YouTube, ICT Inner Circle Trader, you will find a lot of videos. I do trade ES Rockies, but right now NQ has been very nice to me, so Vini e mini. The Superdome open as a no, it shouldn't. You just make sure you don't have two, like having two Apex trade copiers open. That's the biggest thing, Donovan. Just as long as you don't have two, and then make sure you're not doing the ratio. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be working or why it would be giving you more trades than what you're supposed to. Oh, you had 3 windows of the go. Keep having issues, Donovan. Just shut down, close your Ninja Trader, then open it back up. Make sure you don't have, again, like more tabs open. Looks like there's 2 copiers open. Okay, that would explain it. Yeah, make sure you close one of them. Because I've had that happen too. I did it one time when, like, if I would open my trade copier and have everything like I wanted it, and then I would duplicate the tab to the next one so that it's on my next symbol, and I forgot to change the symbol, so it duplicated my trades like that as well. I can't trade. Oh man. Honestly, yeah. Vinny is jealous of ICT. All right, we are just going higher. All right, what's NQ looking like? We did break the highs here, but now just kind of stagnant. Moon, so this P&L, these two are my eval accounts, just to be clear. I traded the NQ pre-market, caught a nice move on both of these accounts, and then these two are my funded accounts that we're trading today. And basically caught two NQ trades this morning. Just catching some of this momentum. Now NQ pulling back a little bit here, touching this 14 EMA. Yeah, Kyle, that is very well said. Like I've said before, there's both sides of the fence on ICT, and I don't agree with either side. Where the one side that says ICT is the only way to trade and the only way to make money, that's how they present it. That's not right. And then the other side, you have people that just hate on ICT for whatever reason. And that's not right either. Because obviously, ICT, I have seen enough traders that trade ICT that have made money consistently, that obviously he helped them and it works for them. So you can't deny that. Now, if you want to argue about why ICT doesn't trade real money and doesn't, do I think, if you want to argue that point, that's a whole different discussion. But about him, if ICT works or not, I think is kind of same as anything else. It works for some and for some it doesn't. But for those that doesn't mean that it doesn't work for other people. So let's try and stay in the middle, which I feel like most of you do. There's a couple here. James. James is he's getting ready to do a lot of typing. I can feel it. Shoot. Yeah, that's my take. That's my take. Oh, 100% Alpine. I mean, the people that are trading ICT, like, it's definitely it partially is because they get it and that makes sense to them. And it's also because ICT is a good teacher. But other people, they don't get it. Or maybe it's just, it doesn't make sense to them. It's not their style. That's okay too. This setup here. What's ES looking like? A little bit of correlation isn't quite there right now. Now I'm going to miss the move. I switched tabs at the wrong time. Well, hang on. Now it's got me a little bit nervous. Hey, Don, how we doing? Yeah, so these two accounts, the 2K and the 1500, these two are my evaluation accounts. I traded those before pre-market, got a nice trade. And then these two, $520 profit on both. These are my two funded accounts that I'm trading today. Also, thanks to Alpine, he had another great idea. I am trading my two funded accounts that had the lowest balance, like normal. But then with those two funded accounts, I'm also copy trading my trades to my one evaluation account. So that way I'm kind of trading both. ASMR sound. I haven't watched enough of him that I know what you mean, but that doesn't sound like a good time. Also, I wanted to show you guys an alternate camera angle here. Let me know what you guys think. This is my alternate camera angle. I'm not sure when it would be useful, but I just had an extra camera, so I set it up for fun. Hey, Migs, thank you. Yeah, Just take it easy, trade. Just take it easy, and remember, there's always going to be plenty of setups. Don, I mean, yeah, but I saw a nice setup, and I just allowed a lot bigger profit target on my evaluation account, which if I would have been trading my funded account, I would have taken my profit a little bit sooner. Actually, that's a great idea. When I'm on the phone, I'll switch to this camera angle. I like that. Man, Alpine, you have all kinds of great ideas. Might need to hire you just for your ideas. Uh-oh, I need to go. I hear someone crying. All right, we're back. That's what happens when mom leaves and the two kids are home. Sometimes you gotta run. Yeah, Cartier. Very well said. Order flow. Oh, hey, I feel your pain. But man, we're selling off here. Let's look at the 15-minute. Um, man, this is always where I have a hard time pulling the trigger on this like big uptrends like this. And I'm not even saying like it's the right trade, but when we have this resistance up here, when we have the resistance there, just to take this trade to the downside, and I just have a hard time doing it, going against the trend like that. But it has proven to work time and time again. Now, how far will it go down? That's the question. Can we make it to VWAP? Question mark. ES also pulling back here. Trying to think, should I switch accounts here? Account balances are at 49,500 now. My next two lowest balances would be 49,100. I think we'll leave it for now. Here we go. ES selling off. Man, we're selling off here on NQ. It's almost... Wow. It's a 50-point sell-off on NQ here. Back to this prior... resistance. I thank you, Inspired. I appreciate that. Hey, whoever was that paid 5K, don't feel terrible. I did that. What was it? Right when I started trading back in 2012. Man, I paid, I think it was $3,000. I paid over $3,000 for some auto trader. Like, oh man, I got bamboozled on that thing so hard. I thought I found the holy grail. I was already making my retirement plans. Man, oh man, was I disappointed. A valuable lesson was learned, though. Vinny has anger management issues. Who's Vinny? Break at 1480. Yeah, this is, we definitely had some short opportunities here. We did touch the VWAP here. Now we're bouncing a little bit. And it sounds like I might have to go again. Oh, which company that was? Oh man, patient. I don't even remember. I don't even remember who it was or what it was called, but someone talk. I mean, I remember they had a video showing the auto trader working, and they were just making bank on it. And I was gullible, naive, and a little bit of stupid included with that. How old I am? I'll be turning 40 this year. The big 40. Oh man, I can't believe it. It feels like oh, I need to change my camera angle. It feels like I'm 25. Okay, everybody keeps saying my camera angle looks like Vinny's. And I don't even know who he is. Yeah. I don't look that old. Thank you. The other day I went to buy, and I got to ask for ID. I'm like, what? I'm like, hey, I'll take it. That is a compliment. Yeah, I do get that a lot. Now it's a blessing, but I tell you what, back when I was 21, I looked like I was 14. That is not so fun. But now it's nice. The back angle is weird. It is a little bit. Don. Oh dear. Yep. I'll try and waddle away when I go get water, and I'll change the camera angle. You thought I was a teen? Holy cow. Oh, you're 23. Let's go. Oh man, you guys are funny. Oh, I wish I was trolling you. All right. This is I want to be patient here. But see if we can bounce here. One thing I've noticed on on the pullbacks, like a little more extended pullbacks like this, the initial break here will almost always fail. And I need to be patient and let this consolidate a little bit more before I go in on a trade. So that means it might go without me, but we're going to wait. We're going to be patient. Because that bar right there would have been a fake out for me. But I'm starting to figure out NQ, I think. I'm sure I'll regret saying that. Oh man, everybody's saying I look younger. You guys are very kind. Yeah, if I keep trading, I'll look like I'm 83 in no time. Oh man. Yeah, I have a love-hate with NQ as well. Right now we're in a very mushy, lovely part of our relationship. We have that kind of puppy love going on right now with NQ. I'm just amazed by NQ right now. Hopefully we'll stay in this stage for quite some time. See that? I sniffed out that fake out. I sniffed it out. You didn't get me. Not this time, NQ. Not this time. And we're below VWAP. It's pulling back. ES is holding up a lot better than NQ is. Kind of like yesterday. Very nice. Very nice, Inspired. Good trade. There is no way ICT has a 97% win rate. Maybe for like a 1 week span. Patient trader. My condolences. My condolences. Oh, that's funny. All right, now we have closed. This is where we open right here. Are we going to go below? Are we just going to keep selling here? We have completely made this. Now it's like a middle, the starting of a middle finger. This all, like when we do this in the beginning, like right at the market, and we just immediately go higher, I'm always wary. I'm always suspicious that this is what will happen. Oh, man. All right, here we are bouncing pretty nicely here on right off this open and this support. I want to see a little more follow through before we think about a long here. And right now it's kind of a 50-50, I would say. All right, guys. Remember, don't be on either side of the, like, don't be way over here. Don't be way over here. Let's try and stay in the center. Oh, man. You never win. You never win as a streamer when you start discussing ICT. You never win. I guess it is maybe entertaining to some. Oh my goodness, Bobby. Oof. 1995. You know, I think back and I'm like, that, you know, for me, it's like, that's not that far. That's not that long ago. And then I do the math and I'm like, oh, yikes. Slayer. Yeah, we didn't, Cartier. I agree. It's going to come down to I mean, ES, are we going to pull back to this 4304? We didn't push through these highs. Man, someone shorted this double top up here. Pat yourself on the back and take that money and run. What's your thoughts about DCA? I don't even know what it means. Wow, that's awesome, Bobby. Good stuff. Yeah, exactly, Anna. That's how you need to approach it. That's how I feel like people should that's how I feel like people should approach anyone that's teaching you how to trade. Take what makes sense to you. Take what makes sense to you and then implement it in your own way. I think that is the best way to learn how to trade and create it kind of your own system, something that fits your personality. That's the way to do it. Okay, we are bouncing here now on NQ right up to VWAP again. Here's the problem now where it's a little bit 50-50 because we had this big move, double topped, and now we've sold down right to where we opened, which makes sense that we get a bounce here. But what we don't know is, well, is this just a little bit of a bounce, a pullback, and we're going to keep selling off? Or is this just an extended pullback here and we're going to test the highs again? I feel like that's where I'm not going to sit here and predict which one, but basically if this pulls back but doesn't make new lows and then pushes back above this prior high, then I'm like more convinced that we will test these highs again. But if we make new lows, then I think we might sell off more today. So we'll just wait and see. Hey, thank you, Inspired. I noticed the last since I started trading this way, I have been averaging obviously a lot more trades. But yeah, the last 2 days I've been averaging close to 12 trades a day, which is really high for me as far as what I was doing prior. That's about average what I was trading. When I was trading my evaluation accounts, I think I was averaging closer to 16 trades a day. So, and I felt like some of those I was trading a little bit too much. So I think 10, 12 trades a day, with this style that I'm trading now, I feel is an okay amount. All right, now are we going to make new lows here? That's the question. let's look at the 15-minute here. ES doing a little bit, bouncing a little bit more, holding up a lot better than NQ. Basically just touch this VWAP. See if it can climb up and make new highs here. Yeah, I agree, design. Definitely. I know I'm going to have more trades, obviously. Yes. Too many trades is a myth. I think there is such a thing as over trading, obviously. But I also don't feel like there's like some people will just take 3 trades a day and they'll just stop. And maybe that works for them, but I don't really agree with that. And that's kind of why I trade all day, unless I have something going on. I trade all day because I don't know, to me it just doesn't make sense. If you see a really good setup in the afternoon, then why wouldn't you want to take it? It's kind of my thought process, but I can tell when I'm over trading. Like, and it doesn't, I can be over trading and only be taking 6 trades a day, because I'm forcing trades and just entering trades to be in a trade. When I do that, I'm over trading. And it doesn't really have anything to do with how many trades I'm taking. Maybe that's more of a correlation of just being impatient. But when I'm just looking to enter a trade because it's fun, and usually I struggle a little bit more with over trading when I'm actually trading, like when my confidence is a little bit too high. When my confidence is a little bit too high, I'll be a little bit more inclined to just to take trades to take a trade. And that's when I feel like it is over trading. But if you take 20 trades a day and they're within your setups, and then it's not over trading. But I'm definitely not a believer of having just a set amount. But just looking back at my history and my historical data, like I can kind of tell that usually on average the market will present this many opportunities for me, and over time I think that averages out. What's NQ doing here? So NQ, we did not make new lows. We have continued above VWAP now. We are pulling back a little bit more here, but right now this is looking a little bit more like we will be testing the highs again. Too early to tell yet for me, but I'm trying to think if I should switch accounts. We're up 529, 521. I feel like I should. I think I will. Also, just a reminder, today I'll be having to cut the stream a little bit short today. I'll probably trade till maybe 12:30, something like that. So we have a fundraiser planned this afternoon and tonight, so I have to go get ready for that. Not that I planned it, I'm just helping with it. I do not. I was actually just thinking about that. Okay, trade wins, I will. I do not, patient. I did not, unfortunately. Let me go ask Dad. Where's Dad? And we're breaking above now. See if we can break above this. If we can break above this and then pull back again, I like it. Yeah, man, this might not even pull back. It's looking pretty aggressive. All right. This is looking like a nice move here. Wait, see if we can get a little bit of a pullback here. And there we go. Man, this was a nice, a little bit sad I missed this. I was not paying attention, did not, like when we crossed above this high right here. Would have been a really nice trade. Also, I am, we're going to leave it for now. Hey, Zoran, how we doing? VWAP bounce trade? I mean, I thought, you mean right here, or are you talking about ES? I'm assuming you mean ES right here. I wasn't really watching it at the time, and I wasn't really looking. I wasn't really watching it, to be honest. But if you caught that VWAP bounce, that was a great trade. Feeling hesitation? Yeah, Aaron, I did too. Like, especially when we just open and we just immediately rip up. I always have a hard time entering. But I did pull the trigger. I was happy that I did. I did pull the trigger. I mean, I just saw so much momentum that I pulled the trigger, but I was kind of wary of it. And I feel like when we just rip up, the market rips up, that it's almost always at some point you'll see that retracement and pull back down to the close or where we opened. But hey, if you're not feeling it, then don't take the trade, and just remember, there's always going to be more setups, and the setup that you missed, there's always going to be better setups. So that's always how I like to look at it and help with my FOMO. Tuesday 13, Wednesday 4. Yep. Exactly, patient trader. That's a good point. That's exactly kind of my point. Like I was saying. Hey, nice, Joey. 3 winning trades on NASDAQ. Let's go. Yeah, exactly, Bartholomew. Exactly. All right, let's see if we can. Yeah, it feels like this thing wants to test these highs again. I'm just now, we're right here on the EMA. Let's wait for a pullback. See if we can get a good entry right now. That's kind of my. And it might not give us one. It might go without us. Man, there it goes, man. Sometimes you just gotta watch it go. Oh, wow, Kyle. That's awesome. That is awesome, Kyle. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Yeah, exactly. Inspired. And that's always when I know I'm over trading is when I'm feeling impatient. And again, like it almost always happens when I'm like actually kind of like right now where I'm really feeling confident. And that's when I'm tempted to just kind of enter without really following the price action, just entering to be in another trade. And that's always like a warning flag for me that I need to keep it in check. It always helps me to talk, like, it really helps me to talk through my trades and my setups because it will kind of validate that my setups are valid. I really should have this level listed. It's always interesting to me to look at this chart. This is the 240-minute chart, but this chart is only showing the regular traded hours. And it's nice to see like where all these gaps are coming in. And this is, yeah, it's always interesting. Like right now we have a pretty big gap at 14,530. And I know that's usually those gaps will be filled, but not always. See, we can find one that wasn't filled. Yeah, right here. So when you hear people say the gaps are always filled, well, here I guess it kind of filled it halfway. Anytime in trading, when someone speaks in on holistic levels, as in always and never, I always get a red flag. All right, what are we gonna do? We're pulling back here now to this support, but will it hold? That's the question. I just forgot. Oh shoot. All right. Will this hold? Not a big fan of this candle. Not a big fan. It's a lot of selling. All right, we're going to give this a shot. See if we can push up here a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of this candle, but I'm going to give this a chance. Ah. Yeah, we're going to get stopped out. Yeah. It is what it is. I was hoping we could find support and make new highs, but this might be looking like it's going to sell off more. Yeah, here we go. Maybe it bounces off the VWAP here. It's all right. I'm good with it. Yeah, the signal bar was definitely a little weak. In hindsight, I don't know. In hindsight, I probably should have waited till this bar gave me a signal to go long and not enter on this one. But that's why we have a stop loss. I need to get this laptop ready for tonight. See if this thing is going to test the lows here. What's ES? Ooh, ES is actually selling off quite a bit more. Wow. Okay, now, maybe not. And if we get below this VWAP, And here's the bounce we might get. Okay, I need to find out who this Vinny guy is. Who's this Vinny guy you guys keep talking about? And we selling off. Ooh. Okay, are we going to make new lows? One thing I'm noticing, I don't know if it's just because it's Friday and it's rollover, or I think most people are going to roll over on Monday, but the book map is literally empty. Literally empty. There are no orders on the NQ. I don't want to say no, none, but very, very little. Okay, here we go. Are we going to make new lows? I believe we will, or we won't. Wow. Wow, this looks like it's going to hold again. Crazy. Looking at the 15-minute. This is also like, yeah, this is a lesson. I need to remember this. When I entered on this trade, I was only looking at the 3-minute chart. If I look at the 15-minute, there's no way that's an entry. No shot. I need to remember that. I should have known better. Should have known better. Ooh, CoffeeZilla has just released his new episode 2 on the $500 million scam, that Forex scam. Hey, Methodical Man. Hey, that's okay, Methodical Man. That's fine. It was still something. All right, here we go. New lows. Boom, there it is. All right. All right, folks. I feel like it's time to maybe, okay, now we're right at this 4304 level on the ES. This is a very, very important level here. See what we do. But NQ's not having it. NQ said, "We're out of here." You walked. Good idea. Ah. Yep, that 4304, 4305, very important level, but I don't feel like it's going to hold Not the way that NQ's going, but it might. Yeah, here we go. NQ new lows. Man, I had it in my I was literally, this is one where I'm a little bit FOMO, but I mentioned it briefly here, and it went through my mind. I want to place a sell limit order right below this VWAP, and I felt like if we push below this VWAP, we're gonna test these lows again, and I did not pull the trigger. That would have been a sick trade. But here we are. Can't catch them all. ES now below this 4304. Wait, now I know who you guys are talking about. Vinny E. Mini. Oh dear. I think I need to change my camera angle. I'm not sure I want to be. I see exactly what you mean now. I do have the exact same camera angle that he does when I switch to this. I look like Vinny E. Mini. Oh boy. All right, here's ES. Pulling back 4,300. What you gonna do? Yep, the gap is filling. Boom. This gap we just looked at. 14,523 would be the gap fill. Which would be right here. We should do impersonation streams. I'll do this camera angle and I'll impersonate Vinny all day. What do you think, guys? You down? Oh man, I've never really watched much of his videos, but just clicking on a couple of videos here, I'm getting a pretty good sense of what he's about. Oh man, there are some winners in this industry. There are some winners. Hey, Steven has subscribed an hour ago, man. Somewhere in the Rockies subscribed an hour ago. I apologize for not being more with it. Michelle, welcome. Thank you for your subscription. I've been slacking again on calling out my supporters, so I apologize. The guy from Seinfeld. Oh man. All right, now we're bouncing here on ES a little bit, or on NQ. I assume we're bouncing on ES. Not really. All right, NQ. NQ is doing its thing. See, now looking at this on the 15-minute chart, now I'm like, okay, now I'm, maybe we can start looking at a long on this bounce. But I need to wait for confirmation. Also, not that in the fact that like I was saying earlier, like when we started this bounce, and we failed to make new highs, now we're below the lows. Now I feel like we testing these highs are just became a less likely. So many screens. Yeah, I know. It's been proven, multiple studies, it's been proven that traders with more screens are more profitable. So that's why I just brought in my laptop so I have another screen. We should be good. All right, here we go. NQ starting to make me. Problem here with going long, we're going right into this resistance area. I don't know that I like it. I don't know that I like that. ES now bouncing as well. You have 8 screens, Lewis? Man, you must be very profitable. All right, here we go. Now, are we going to push through this? That's the question here. 15-minute. We still have 8 minutes remaining on this bar, on this 15-minute. Let's see what we do here. Hey, nice design, nice. Man, it's kind of weird. FZen. You have an Etch a Sketch. Not very profitable. Oh, man. Support resistance indicators. I just draw them. It's just a box. I just draw them, put them in there. Are you talking? I'm assuming you talk about the blue. This is just me scribbling on the screen. Really? We're 25 seconds behind again? That's kind of standard. All right. So right here. Hang on. All right, we're going to see if we can catch this thing to the downside. No, don't fake me out. Uh, No, nope, that ain't it. Nope. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is... Should have just taken my profit on that initial burst. It's a little bit too greedy. Ah, man. Not liking this. Come on, sell it. Now we're just kind of consolidating here, which isn't ideal. Looking for a move right initially, but got a little bit greedy. Just need to be patient. A little bit, little bit larger stop loss here than I like to have, but I almost need to have my stop above right here, which now this is not looking good, folks. So we're getting stopped out. Ah, come on, man. And there we're getting stopped out right here. I can feel it. Ah, feels bad. Well, now we've given back all our profits. That is not ideal. Should have taken my... Yeah, I should have taken my profit right there. And I missed it. Still feel like this is going to test these lows again, but we'll wait. Hey, Ariel, thank you for your subscription. Muhammad Sami, thank you for your subscription. Appreciate it. Now I need to throw 20 ads, okay? Ah, man. It's going to stop me out right to the tick, and it's going to run down and test these lows. It's really testing me here. I want to short this again without... Ah, okay. If this gets me again, then we call it. Come on. It's holding this 14,560 area. It's not wanting to sell through it. Man, is this really gonna do this, huh? Man, oh man. What is ES doing? Sell this puppy. Come on. It's just not wanting to break this fight. 14,550 is acting as... It's just not wanting to do it. Hey, I just got my UProfit account. Now sell off here, would you? Nope. It's not going to do it. Just does not want to do it. Come on. This is pathetic. Come on. How is it that my right where my entry is acts as resistance or support? Always. It's like you enter, it's going to be a perfect line for support. I'm getting, my patience is really being tested here. Okay. Bringing my stop down to lock in some profit at least. Now, don't take me out. That. I was adjusting my stop on this screen. Sorry, I should have changed it. Whatever. Whatever. I guess I'm glad I got out now, but it's just not, it is not wanting to test these lows again. All these wicks. I mean, I like the end. I like a short here, but it's just not wanting to comply at all. So we'll let it be. We will let it be. 14,610. Yeah, I know the 14,610. I mean that my entry was at 14,558. It was a little bit late on this second one, especially on this second one, but I wanted to get in below the body of these candles when I entered right here. I wanted to get below the body, but then it's just, this is acting as, and we just didn't get it. We just didn't get the move. It's just that simple. There was hope. Once we broke below this, I thought we'd rip down, but we We didn't. It happens. 40 seconds behind design. we found a glitch in the system design. From now on, you call me. I'll give you my phone number design, and then you'll tell me what is about to happen, and then I'll have 40 seconds where I can actually, I mean, it's going to be an infinite money glitch is what it's going to be. Yeah, I did enter in CHOP SP. I agree. I didn't really think I was entering in CHOP right here, especially. I still think we're going to test these lows. I still think we're going to hit this 14,520. Probably going to do it right here. I just don't have the mental capacity to enter to try it again. But yep, look at this. This is it. This is the one. Just fake me out before the move. Maybe not. It is. It's the stupid time of day as well. 11:55. Honestly, like on the ES, same thing kind of. Yeah, it's I don't know. This is where it becomes a little frustrating because what can you do? Hey, very nicely done, Cartier. Nicely done. You're way more patient when you're in a trade than I am. I am not at your level yet, Cartier. And that's not making fun at all. I like in a trade like this. Yeah, it's just I don't have the patience to keep holding when we're doing the chop. And of course, we're going to hit my profit target right here. Feels bad. Oh well, you're going to have those. I mean, it's just one of those things where like going through this drawdown, I mean, we were in like $250 drawdown. And that's where like, you know, it is what it is. Having my stop above here, just letting it ride and let it work its magic and see. I don't know. These are the times where I'm learning, or I need to just be patient and tell myself to not panic out. Because all along, I still liked my trade. I still liked the short here. Now I think we're going to go through here. That's what I'm expecting. Like 14,526 was the previous open. Like that's the gap fill we're looking for. We haven't actually hit it yet. I mean, it's very close, but not technically we haven't. Nice, Elliot. Or Elite. Elito. They did 37, 38. Yeah. All right, here we go. We're going to rip through this. I predict. I think we will. All right. Here we go. Oh, this thing is it actually going to hold? And there we go. Ah, it's frustrating. Frustrating. Impatience bites the dust again. Hey, Color Monster, thank you. Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure if it's worse or what's worse, like being right on what I like, seeing the market correctly, but not being patient with my entry or my exit, and then having, having the trade go the way that you planned. I'm not sure what's worse, or being wrong on your market and getting out early. Hey, very nice, Cartier. Very nice trade. Yeah, that was one. I I always struggle the most, like especially here. I got stopped out on this trade, and I mean it was by 1 or 2 ticks. Now if I'm just looking at it in hindsight, I could have had my stop above this tick, which would have saved me from getting stopped out. Um, Holding through the drawdown after drawdown, and then again drawdown, more drawdown, and then finally we push through. That's always a challenge for me. No, visible. Sorry. For those that are just tuning in, this account and this account, you can see if there's not a PA in front of it, those are evaluation accounts. So these two are the evaluation accounts I'm currently trading just to replace the 2 accounts that I blew earlier this week. So, which, I mean, they're still nice, but these are not PA accounts on these two. These two are the PA accounts. Just to be clear. The 1-minute candles. Yeah. Downtrend. Yeah, I see that. Uh-huh. Yeah, I just need to work on my patience. It's just that simple. And like I've said before, patience and the mental part of trading is stuff you have to work through. You have to just continually work through it and make sure you're journaling your trades, making sure you're making note of what you're doing wrong. And that's how you can improve. But you have to just go through it. I feel like you just have to go through it and experience it and then apply it in practice the next time. And eventually you'll get better and better. And that was, that was that's my plan. Oh, okay. Sahota. I also, I have Bookmap open. I don't always show it, but yeah. You were in the same trade, stopped out twice, entered again on the third. Well, if you entered again, then you should have caught that trade wins. Nicely done. I thought about entering again. Honestly, I talked about it and I was like, I just mentally don't have the capacity to go through the drawdown again. And of course, that was then the move that we saw continuation. So it happens. But really what it comes down to is it's patience, but like that's part of that I'm working through, but there's also that fear of losing. Like the fear of losing, it's like a combination of the two that I'm still like I'm not where I want to be, but that's like the two biggest things that I need to work on and that I'm aware of that I know, just being patient, not having that fear of losing. The other thing I need to start looking at, for example, on this trade, I'm basically trying to predict when we're going to break through, because that's why I'm entering at the bottom here. And one thing I've thought about, because part of it, this issue was that my stop loss was at almost 45 ticks, which is like that's my max. Like 50 ticks is about the max that I want to have my stop loss. So when I have that, I should just wait for a better entry so that I can minimize that risk, and just be a little bit, I mean, it's kind of basically wait and then get a better entry, and that'll allow my stop loss to work a little better. Something I thought about. Oh yeah, I have Cartier multiple times. I've read Trading in the Zone probably 4 times. And every time I don't know, it's something I really appreciate, that kind of mindset. Yeah, it does sunset, but it's 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 just it's something that takes some time. Takes time to work through it, or to, I don't know, get used to it, I guess. All right, what are we going to do here? I am so confused. I am so confused from you, Prophet. Now I get an email from you, Prophet, and they're saying I still don't have enough days traded. Like, what? I can literally count them right here on my dashboard, and there's 10 days. Whatever. Yeah, Cartier. Exactly. And that's kind of where I'm struggling a little bit with that. And I need to, if I'm not okay with where my stop loss is, then I need to wait and get a better entry. But then it's, especially when I'm trading NQ, I feel like it moves so fast that I need to get in or it's going to leave without me, which is also a little bit of an issue. But I just need to get a little better entry. That'll allow me to be comfortable with my stop loss and move on. If there's consistency on U profit evals, I don't think so. Are you? Let me think. Let me look. Evaluation, the rules. Minimum number of days is 10 days. You can trade as many days as you need to. Daily loss, pro drawdown. Nothing, there doesn't say anything about consistency on their website. So they're okay, Dre. So they're behind on the dashboard. Okay, so it's not correct. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, Dre. I believe, yeah. T I was doing earlier, no problem. Well, I guess I need to trade one more day then. Make sure. I need to make sure I don't forget that. You know what else I need to do? I need to trade all of these accounts and just make one trade on them. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to switch to the micros. And you know what? We're just going to go long here. Boom. Oh, why not just let this thing run? One micro. We'll put our stop right here. Maybe I'll go eat lunch, see what happens. I'm not really interested in taking a big loss, but I just need to have all these accounts, at least some activity on them. Okay, Inspire, you profit is good. So, okay, so if I trade today yet one day, then I'll have my 10 traded days, I guess. When could I expect to have the account actually available for trading? Like, are they pretty fast, or is it going to go a couple days? Yeah, I know I have to email them. Yep, I understand that. But after I email them, does it take a while, or are they pretty quick on the trigger on getting the account to, activated and ready to roll? Oh no, Dre, I'm so sorry. You have the other one passed. Was it the Freedom account? Okay, 1, 2, 3 days. All right, well, I'll reset my expectations then. I was thinking I would have that to go ready Monday, but it might go till Wednesday of next week till I have that one ready. All right, good to know. Good to know. You know what? We're just going to keep this trade running. Why not? If I get stopped out, it's fine. And then trying to think. I am about ready to go. I have to leave around 1:30. I think. I need to check. Oh, Dre, you have the Freedom account? That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm pretty excited to trade the Freedom account here on UProfit. Curious if they'll bring it back. The Freedom account is like, I think I had like a 30% discount, was like $280 or something. Yeah, Cardi, I would 100% agree that automation on Apex for getting accounts passed and funded, they do a really good job with that. Hey, Ricky. Well, I mean, obviously, no, Rick. I mean, I think Apex is the best option out there. That's my personal opinion. Mostly because of the cost, like the 80% discount that you can get from now until Monday. It is that, and then combination of just the reputation of Apex that they definitely pay out. They're the biggest one in the industry. You don't have to worry about getting paid out. And I feel like their rules are pretty easy and safe. The trailing drawdown, you definitely have to be aware of that. Make sure you understand how that works, but I appreciate you stopping in, Ricky. No, I'm sorry about that, Inspired. All right. Getting a nice little pop here. I should have just gone all in. Right, Inspired. You can get payout anytime on UProfit. Nathan, are you talking about Apex? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Cartier. I agree, and I have this feeling Apex is going to do it. I have a feeling they're going to come out with a very similar type account as the Freedom account. Just a theory. I have no idea, but I feel like that would definitely be a great move by them. Yeah, Visual Trader. I agree. Like, it's just the price difference is like what kind of makes it a debate. Surgery, you want me to go to the 10-second again? Oh dear. Okay. I am going to go grab a bite to eat, and if you guys don't mind, I'm going to let the chair do the trading and see what the chair can do on this one micro account. You know, take it up to here. That'd be nice. What, $50-$60 profit? I think maybe even more. The volume indicator right here. Nutter butter. You don't have to wait a few months on Apex. You have to wait 10 days, Visual Trader. But then after, unless unlimited amount, yes, you're right. I have it here just to be aware of when large volumes coming in. Honestly, I'm actually not really looking at it probably as much as I should. I'm not used to having it, but I wanted to, when I switched away from a tick chart, then I want, and I have a minute chart, I would think it is important to have it. All right. 10 days on Apex for withdrawal, not so bad when you so many accounts. I mean, yeah, if I trade for 10 days and can withdraw 2,000 on 20 accounts, yeah, that doesn't seem too bad. Oh. All right, now this is pulling back, huh? Right on the EMA here. Doesn't seem like it wants to push through that. That's all right. All right. I'm going to go take a quick lunch and let the chair do some trading here. Make sure my laptop is ready, because I need to take my laptop tonight. It's going to be a long night, or a long afternoon and night. We're doing an auction or a benefit auction, and I'm in charge of doing all the clerking. Hey, and it's gonna take me out here. I feel like. Go ahead, you can do it. A minimum withdrawal limit on Apex. So you can take out 2,000 twice a month for the first 3 months on Apex, and then after that, there's no limit. Yeah, so visual traders. So basically, if you take out, you can take 2K per account twice a month, and then you need to have 3 months of withdrawals. After that, you can take out as much as you want, no limit. Which I think is what kind of is the appeal to it. But all right, go ahead and stop me out, and then I can move on. Doesn't want to do it. What is NQ looking like? NQ came right to the EMA here, now selling off. All right, I need to make sure I change this back to the ES, so I'm not trading that micro. Okay, well, 12:30. Trying to think what I want to do here. Hey, the noble one. What's to come after the 80% discount? So usually by default, once the 80% discount sale ends, basically with this code, you will get the best discount regardless. Like anytime you use the code, it will always give you the best discount that Apex is offering, which is usually 50%. If they're not running a major sale, that code will always get you at least 50% off. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to recommend that you use that 50% discount. I'm going to recommend that you wait. If you can wait. If you can wait after this sale ends, if you can wait a couple weeks and not buy any eval accounts, I'm like 99% sure that they will run another sale on July 4th. So if you can wait a little bit, obviously that's going to be what, a 2-week gap there. So obviously if you can't wait, I guess a 50% discount is better than nothing. But I always try to wait for those 80 and 90% discounts. Okay. Well, that was my call that we are going. Hmm. All right, here we go. Oh, I wish I would have watched. Wish I would have been watching this a little bit closer. This came out perfectly to the EMA and now sold off. Could have been a nice trade here to end the day. Too late now. Alito. Well, I mean, I'm not sure that like the 10 trading days in between. Why is that an issue? Or how are you going to make money if you don't trade? You're going to obviously have to keep trading in order to make withdrawals, unless you have a magic way of making money without trading. Hey, thanks, patient. Yes, I feel good. Gave some back this morning. Gave back about $400 in profit this morning. That's feels bad a little bit. Feels bad. Just a couple entries were a little questionable, and just me not being patient enough. But we'll learn from it. Now NQ here bouncing right off this double bottom. Ooh, I have to remember. Alito, I don't even think they have phone support. Do they? Like, I'm not aware that Apex even has phone support. Unless I'm missing something, or I've never called them. Alcova, thank you for your subscription. Oscar, thank you. Ariel subscribed as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that would be any. Yeah, I would agree. Are you saying they have a number? Are you serious? I've never. Where? Let me just look. Maybe I'm blind. I'm probably blind. Maybe I'm blind, but I do not see anywhere where there's a phone number. Yeah, I would be shocked if you got through. I would be shocked. I mean, I can understand when you have 300,000 traders a day or a month. I can understand why they wouldn't have phone support. Oh no, I am what I am. Oh man, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you, man. Sorry to hear though. I don't know. That's one of my biggest triggers. My biggest triggers is when my stop loss gets hit by one tick or my take profit gets missed by one tick and then it goes against me. That is, ooh, that's such a trigger. I mean, they have over 300,000 people that are, or 300,000 plus account evaluation accounts being sold a month. I guess that's what I mean. Hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Hey, Don. No, I just traded these accounts. I just needed them to have a trading active, like traded day. I don't want all the accounts to become stagnant like some of them. If I'm just trading two at a time, so I'm gonna try and at least take one micro trade on all the accounts like every day. If I think of it, I don't need to do it every day, but at least every other day, just to keep them active. Not that I'm not really active, but just so it counts as a trading day. Oh, Dre, I'm sorry, man. We've been there. We've all been there. Okay, I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I need to go. I need to call it early today. I have an event this afternoon, and this price action really does not intrigue me. So I think we will end it here. It was I'm not gonna say it was a bad day, but it could have been better. We gave back quite a bit of profits from this morning. Unfortunately, because I wasn't patient enough. Lesson learned, I hope. It's another step in the learning curve is how I look at it. Yeah, Mark Lum, I did a video on how much money Apex is making per month. There's people out there that are saying, or not everyone, but people spreading this misinformation that Apex can't afford to keep giving 80% discounts at the rate they are, and if they continue doing it, that they'll go bankrupt. And you just need to be good at math, or you can figure out that's just false. So, but anyway, but yeah. Yeah, Alpine, I'm glad I know that from Buellnox. I've kind of crossed off Buellnox as any prop firm I would recommend based off a couple different things, but not a fan. Thank you, patient. I'm going to close the stream and then I'm going to switch my account to UProfit account. And then I'm going to make one small trade on that. And then I'm going to do my summary video for the day. And then I got to run. So, all right, I'm going to end it here. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Hope everyone has a great weekend. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Monday.